Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's See What Happens. I am the World's Address. We're playing Camp W, and I'm joined by my very special guest, Dingo.
Hello.
Alright, last time we made a new friend in arts and crafts. We investigated the bathroom again. I'm pretty sure we did that in episode 4 as well, but we did it again. No big deal. We got lunch, and we went to the lake and investigated that and saw a big house down in the bottom that belongs to a moss, which is apparently some sort of an upright...
Maybe it's that fish creature.
Yeah, the fish creature that you can see in like the... You guys can't see it, but she's making a cute fish face. Kind of like in Wayne's World when they did fish heads. She's doing that, and it's adorable. Alright, you. But now we're on today. You arrive back at Camp Center and slip into the group, who are assembling for afternoon activities. Your stomach is grumbling, but lunch has come and gone while you are out casting spells. At least Nugget seemed to get his fill, so he should be in a decent mood. Alright, knuckleheads. It's time to decide on the day's next activity. I've heard that we've been putting a lot of responsibilities on certain new campers to do all the choosing, and that it has been working out awesomely. There's no reason to fix what ain't yet been broken, as my grandpa used to say. I can't wait to be old. Old people get to be as weird as they want. This guy plans on getting weirder? Sheesh. Lie, the choices are yours. We're still doing this? Great.
Your choice.
So we did music and... I think I did music and dance the last time.
It's your choice.
Oh, it's my choice. Oh, yeah, it is. I wanted to do gardening. It doesn't look like... Looks like gardening is only a morning time activity. So we've got archery, sports, and music and dance. What do you... Well, I don't know. What do you think?
How about sports?
Oh, we could do sports, but I've yet to come up with individual voices for these three. I'm sort of shying away from stuff with them for right now, because I'm still trying to figure out how they talk.
Okay.
Let's do... Oh, man. Let's do archery. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Out on the archery field, you're paired up with Wilfred. Hello, No time for pleasantries. It's time for Phase 2. Phase 2? They think they can keep me cooped up in this camp? Piffle! I've stashed 3 different escape tools around this archery field. Oh, well, that's handy. I need your help, though. Here's the thing. They know me too well. They'll be expecting my every move. But you're an unknown quantity. They haven't worked up a psychological profile on you yet. I'll need you to decide how Teddy and I should escape. Hidden nearby are a shovel, a ladder, and some dynamite. Take your pick. Holy crap.
Dynamite!
You want to do the dynamite?
Yes, please.
Are you serious?
Yes, please.
Alright. Okay. For a second, it sounded like you said you had some dynamite. Of course! Excellent choice! They won't be expecting that! Who's they? Quickly, while they're distracted, we must retrieve the dynamite I've stashed away. Wilfred crawls into a shallow tunnel under the archery hut.
Why does he sound like Ruby?
Oh, because you're going to be Ruby. So I've decided to make his voice a little... Well, Ruby was a little more like this! So, because they're both about that same age. Like, that's all.
Okay.
Because I'm 35 years old and it's hard to do, like, a little kid voice. You look around to see if anybody is going to stop him. Piper is helping Sophie with her archery stance. They look over and wave at you, totally unconcerned by Wilfred's absence. You shrug and get ready to follow behind. Hey, wait up! You're on guard duty. If anyone comes, kill them.
Oh.
You can't really expect me to do that, but sure. I'll keep a lookout. Wilfred returns with a bundle of dynamite in his hands. Holy crap. He actually had some. There's enough dynamite buried beneath our feet to blow a hole all the way down to Mole Man City. I'm gonna use this dynamite I just retrieved to blast a path straight to it.
I hope he's kidding.
Are you crazy? You can't use dynamite to unearth more dynamite. You really shouldn't be using dynamite at all. I mean, he's got a point there. Never question my methods. Who's the criminal mastermind here? Wilfred pulls back a loose board on the floor and prepares to light the fuse and drop his explosives in. But before he does, he sees something already down there. It's a Polaroid of a bundle of dynamite with a note that reads, "Nice try, love Piper. P.S. We found the other 2 items you stashed too." Wilfred stares at the photo. His eyes begin to well up. Hey, it's not so bad. Let's go shoot some arrows. That'll be fun, right? Fun? You can think about fun when Daryl and his pals are trapped in the clutches of my enemies. Daryl? It's what I named my favorite stick of dynamite. You named the dynamite? I used to sleep with Daryl under my pillow and whisper my secrets to him as I drifted off to sleep. That doesn't sound safe. Nobody understood me like Daryl, not even Teddy. I still don't understand why you couldn't just use that other dynamite to escape. You don't understand. That dynamite wasn't just some thing. That dynamite was a friend to me. A friend that I buried in an abandoned mine shaft to be blasted out later at a time of my choosing. Never mind. Wilfred, ashamed by his emotion, walks ahead of you. If that's the way this kid treats his friends, maybe you shouldn't get too chummy with him. Nah, he's harmless. I feel bad for the little guy. You catch up with Wilfred, who appears to be whimpering. You put a supportive hand on his shoulder. Hey, maybe you can escape next year. You shudder as you realize Wilfred wasn't whimpering, but quietly laughing to himself. His laughter grows and turns maniacal. Those fools! This was all part of my plan to lull them into a false sense of security. Sure it was, kid. As Wilfred laughs, the Polaroid falls to the ground. You pick it up and tuck it into your grimoire. Oh, there it is.
Picture.
Yep. That's cool. Having properly punctured plenty of targets, the group heads back to Camp Center. Alright, you kids. Not a single one of you has broken a limb yet, or had your parents call to tell us they never actually intend to pick you up again. Usually at least one of those things happens by now, if not both. Miles. I think I lost my eye within the first 20 minutes of camp starting last summer. Oh, we're doing a thing. Oh, wait, something happened. Did you accidentally hit my keyboard?
No, my hand was right here.
Weird. How could I forget? I lost my favorite t-shirt in that fiasco. How could any of us forget? That was the first time I'd seen an eye outside of its person before. It was awesome. I'll miss you, Lefty. Miles points to the sky and looks up with his one remaining eye. Are you saying that your eye went to heaven? Where else would it go? He's got you there, bro. Even with my eyes closed, I can see this is going to be the longest summer of my life. We have to keep this streak alive for my sanity. As long as everyone here is still unhospitalized, you're staying on chooser duty. Oh, that's me. That seems awfully superstitious. You can't really think that my picking activities has anything to do with that other stuff, can you? You say that like superstitions are bad things. This is you. Go ahead, it's okay. No need to be shy. It's just me and you.
Okay.
Oh, too shy?
I'm too shy.
Okay, will you do Will you do it a little bit later?
Maybe we can practice off camera.
Okay, yeah, we could practice off camera. All right?
Okay.
I'll read this one. Okay, you ready? If you took away superstitions, pranking, and maiming, there wouldn't be much left with regards to camp traditions. So you're all in on this then? None of you will make a decision? It must be me? Afraid so. So, which will it be? Camp radio, arts and crafts, or Camp Whoopie Witchy history? I mean, I don't mind choosing. It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, already. Call me the chooser. Every summer needs a hero. Why not be that camper? That's the attitude. Let's see. You're like Laika, first living creature to orbit the Earth. That brave little dog went where no human dared go before. They sent a dog into space? That's incredible. How long did it stay there? Oh. Technically, for the rest of her life. Not doing a great job of selling this whole pioneer lifestyle. Lucky for you, you're not a dog, and this isn't the Soviet space program. Don't worry, we're all in this rocket together. Todd digs into his pocket on his cargo shorts and then tosses something in your direction. It's a new merit badge, a special gift for those of a pioneering spirit who aren't afraid to lead the way. That's us, we choose things. Hey, cool. Oh, I like that one. And it's just about time to lift off. So what'll it be? I want gardening. Alright, we did arts and crafts last time. I'm not going to do camp history because that's Ruby and I really want you to read her. But it's going to be, mostly Ruby. We'll work on it. I'll have you read some stuff out loud later, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So I guess it's camp radio. Let me get a little bit of water because their voices are a little more difficult for me.
Okay.
Because we already did arts and crafts, but I think you can build up your relationship with certain people if you do things with them more often. So it comes down to who do you want to be friends with. I mean, I like Sophie. She seems fun.
Me too. But I don't really want to do arts and crafts again.
Okay, well, we'll do another. We'll do a different one. We'll do camp radio.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. As you make your way to the radio tower, you see Ella and Ezzy celebrating. Check it out! We're getting a message back. A message back from who? It's whom. Who's whom? Never mind. It's from another planet or dimension or spaceship. We don't know. We can't track the signal with this equipment. We just know it's not of this world. Yeah, the other day we sent a message out into the cosmos, and now the cosmos is replying. The remote terminal connected to the tower beeps, boops, and chirps merrily. It doesn't have to, but Ella and Ezzy thought sound effects would be a fun addition. Which they are not wrong. A mysterious code sequence appears on the computer screen. It appears to be some kind of formula. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I can't make it out. We need one of the AIs for this. Gal could parse this, no problem. No way. Gal is too temperamental. Zappy's natural language processing is just a trick for this. Yeah, well, Zappy has a weird accent. Even if he doesn't translate it, we won't be able to understand him. I'd consider Vlados a fair compromise. Vlados? I don't trust that bot. Not since the incident with the yellow cake. All this bickering is getting us nowhere. Why don't we let Lai decide? Agreed. Lai, what do you think? I think I have no idea what you're talking about. Which makes you the perfect one to decide. So, what do you think? Zappy's got a good programming language. Gal is good at parsing information. That means figuring out stuff, sort of. And then there's Vlados, which is a play on words for GLaDOS from Portal, which is awesome. So, which one would you like to do?
How about Gal? He can figure out stuff.
Gal can figure out stuff?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if Gal can translate the stuff. Like, Gal might be able to figure it out, but I don't know if he'll be able to. I kind of want to do this one.
Okay.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. GLaDOS, I guess. I'm shooting in the dark here. A face, or the digital robotic approximation of a face, appears on the screen. Greetings, Lie. How may I assist you? I'm not sure I've ever talked to a robot before. You'd be surprised how quickly you grow to prefer it over talking to a real person. Hello there, computer brain. I guess we need your help translating the message we've received? Unclear parameters. You guess you need my help, or you actually do need my help? Don't be difficult. We need your help. Please. Fine. Input received. Estimating time until translation complete. Estimated time until completion. Sometime tomorrow. Can't it be more specific? Rude. No, it can't. I'm sorry. Maybe you think you could run through 1 trillion calculations faster, hmm? No, we're all very happy with waiting until tomorrow. That's what I thought. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to do something it would take you meat brains 1 billion lifetimes to do. See you tomorrow.
Meat brains.
Meat brains.
Meat brains.
The machine immediately powers down, lest you try and ask it to do anything else in the meantime. You quickly sketch a bit of the AI you spoke to, just in case anyone ever wants to know what the fall of civilization looks like. Let's see.
Ow.
That's fun. On your way back from the latest activity for the day, you peel off from the group and sneak away with Nugget. The sun is setting, and it's going to be dark soon. I want to sneak back into the garden when no one is looking and see what kind of ingredients we can scare up for a new spell recipe. I noticed that there are some exotic blossoms growing in there. Maybe there's another way to get to the bottom of this lake mystery. I must say I'm pretty impressed. You said you'd work on your craft, and you really have been. Sure, you've spoiled my sense of smell and gotten my fluff soaked in dingy lake water, but nobody can say you haven't been trying. Oh, Nugget, that's sweet. Coming from you. I'm glad that you're here with me, sassiness aside. And I'm not completely annoyed to be here anymore. Now, let's get a sneak on.
Ooh.
This garden is incredible, even in the dark. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is why I wanted to do gardening. Looks really nice.
Well, you get to see it anyway.
Yeah.
Look at the butterfly.
Yep. There's a bunch over here, too. Or one, at least. It really is. It's like it was planted specifically to color coordinate with the night sky. You set Nugget down to explore on his own, and then lean your face directly into a huge bush of berries you've never seen before for a big sniff. Oh.
Italian voice?
No, it was Scottish. I've been switching back and forth between voices so much that sometimes it's hard to picture the sounds in my head. They call them chokeberries, but I promise they're not harmful. Just a bit sour. Norm looks just at home with a spade as he does with a spatula. You guess by the reassuring way his head isn't currently exploding that he didn't just see you carrying on a conversation with a squirrel. Oh, hello Norm, I was just taking a little evening break to visit your plants. My Gadgie is a huge gardening nut, and being back here really makes me feel at home. I hope you don't mind me sneaking in like this. I thought I was alone. I don't mind at all. I have to admit, keeping up a garden this big is a serious commitment. When I'm not cooking or serving the food, I'm probably out here growing it. But I love it. It keeps me calm. Us military types, we thrive on discipline and order. It might be funny to think of an old army sergeant pruning flowers, but when you look like me, people never seem to give you much guff. Nugget hears you having your conversation and sends you some primitive squirrel signs from the other side of the garden. If a budding gastronomist like myself wanted to put these chokeberries to work, how would I use them? Oh, the options are endless. Let's see, for starters, they make a lovely jam. And they add a great burst of acid to nice fresh salsa. Chokeberry ice cream is a favourite flavour of mine. It pairs so well with a rich vanilla. Nugget pops back into your eyeline and waves you to the edge of the garden. Looks like you found what you've been looking for. If you really want to get experimental, you could dehydrate them from a healthy berry tea, or turn them into an extract and flavour some sour gummy candies. Are you more of a fruit candy or a chocolate person? Oh, Norm, don't get me started. I could talk about sweets all night and into the morning, but you've got dinner to serve. I wouldn't want to be responsible for anyone's missed meals. If you ever want to talk tarts, cakes, pies, or you name it, you know where to find me. Norm heads back into the dining hall behind you, and Nugget hops back up onto your hands. A lot of this stuff looks like witching plants, so I just grabbed some of everything. Might react a little differently, but I bet we can make something work. I've done my part. Now it's time to feed this squirrel. Somehow, even though he was just outside shooting the breeze with you, Norm is already mid-service with tonight's meals. It's spaghetti and meatballs night, with freshly grated cheese and beautifully placed basil leaf garnishes, which the other campers appreciate in their own ways. Sid has grabbed a whole fistful of basil and stuck them all over his face. It's me. Oh, no, that's not his voice. The giant swamp baby of Lake Wet Bottom. Won't you come and play? Dude, there are some things you just do not joke about. Whoa, Blake. I thought it was quite clear that I'm not actually a monster. That's not his voice. I can't remember what voice I did for Sid. Oh, no. We'll work with it. That's the problem with having so many characters and trying to do the voices for all of them, is that sometimes they get a little bit muddled.
How about we just do your voice for them?
For all of them? No, it's not as much fun. Blake is sure that today, while we ran our daily foot race on the lake and back, which I won again, he saw the actual swamp baby from the story, just walking around sniffing some flowers like no big deal. You look down at your bag and Nugget is staring up at you, eyes just about jumping out of his head. What's a giant swamp baby? I feel like I definitely missed something. It's just a... I kind of gave him almost like a Bob Dylan-like voice. It's just a story that kids tell. It's been going around as long as I've been here. About a giant baby that lives underwater at the bottom of the lake. It's classic B-grade summer camp stuff. But you actually saw one? Today? Dude, it was crazy. I swear it. But since I'm so much faster than these two jokers, I'm always to the lake like a mile ahead of them. By the time they got there, it was gone. Swam away. Our moth. You really believe that a giant baby lives in the lake? Seems pretty crazy. You too, new kid? Whatever. I know what I saw. And next time I see it, I'll catch it and prove that it's real. Has anyone gotten their badges mixed up? Scary storytelling time is late night. Now it's time for showing camp spirit. It's cheer time. Wilfred immediately stands, tosses his napkin to the floor, and crosses his arms defiantly. Somehow he has manifested a huge retro boombox that now sits on the table. Finally, it's here. My chance to shine. Whoa, that's a serious stereo. A little extra juice and we could really shake the walls. Hold your horses, Wilfred. You know the deal. We take turns leading cheers around here. But my soul, it cries out to dance. If I was your soul, I'd be crying too. Oh, that's closer to what it was. Alright, do you want to try this one? No? That's okay. I'm gonna give you a chance every time, alright?
Okay.
Alright. But if you're gonna laugh at my silly voice that I do for her, I need you to cover your mouth a little bit so you're not laughing super loud into the microphone. I thought that this year it really set the tone for the summer by starting off with a classic cheer. There's plenty of time later for these modern hip-hop shenanigans.
It sounds like Batman.
Yeah, it does.
Spoken like a true senior citizen. And our modern hip-hop shenanigans disturbing your nap time, Grandma Ruby?
History has its day. All the days, in fact. I was thinking that we could really take this whole ritual into the future. With augmented reality drone-powered light show! Ella has done a complete topographical scan of the dining hall and prepared a multimedia performance that, I must say, is quite dazzling. I wrote the music. No one at home can know that I dance. When I told my mother I wanted to join a hip-hop crew, she got scared I would get hurt and forbid it. This is my only chance to shine. I need this.
I mean, what can I say? That's the wrong person. I mean, what can I say? I can't choose because I literally can't choose. I want to see all three. There's no time for that. We're on a tight schedule, Lie. We're on a tight schedule. Lie, what do you think? Ooh, snap. Well, I don't want to do Ruby's. It kind of sounds boring. I'm interested in Wilfred's, and this multimedia thing could fail extravagantly, so.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Dance, little man, dance!
Sounds good. I'm a little worried what might happen to Wilfred if he has to hold this dance in for a second longer. You can barely get the words out when in dramatic fashion, Wilfred throws plates off the table, clearing a spot for him to stand. He lays down some cardboard and jumps up. You're cleaning that up. Wilfred presses play on his boombox, and a tape begins to roll, blasting a bombastic 80s beat. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Hang on a second. I need a little bit of water. All right, here we go.
A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! Thumbs up!
Thumbs up! Wilfred spins in a circle and strikes a new b-boy pose with his thumbs up.
A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! Thumbs up! Knees together!
Thumbs up! Knees together!
Oh, so it's one of those call and response deals. Where you need to match his pose. Cute! A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! Thumbs up, knees together, backspin!
Thumbs up, knees together, what? Wilfred drops down on his back and spins in a circle like a ninja who is also a turtle, his feet twirling in the air above his head. While everyone stands in awe, Miles jumps into the action, matching the move on his own portion of dining hall table, which he has hastily cleared off. The heat of a dance battle is no excuse for making a huge mess in a common area. Why do I find myself constantly reminding everyone of this? Sweating now, Wilfred returns to his feet to keep pushing the envelope. He cranks up the beat.
A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! Thumbs up, knees together, backspin, head spin!
Head spin?
Wilfred, with Miles right beside him, jumps on his head and spins like a top. Miles spins more like an off-balance top that a dog has chewed on a bit, but a top, nonetheless. The kids in the dining hall are going bonkers cheering.
A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay, hey! A rooster shay, a rooster shay, a rooster shay!
Hey, it's a tie! Sorry to press pause on this killer mixtape, guys. You need to leave a little something for the sequel. It's the second day of camp, not the final night. It's not even a Saturday. Wilfred looks devastated. He clearly had something amazing up his sleeve, but can't catch his breath to protest this incredible injustice.
My man, I never knew you were a b-boy too. I've been dancing in the mall parking lot all spring. Made $17 in tips before I was chased away by some fiercely territorial cookie-selling Girl Scouts. I even got invited to the Southwest Conference Hip Hop Dance Battle Under 13 Championship this fall. After a fierce dance-off, we always hug it out. Can't have bad blood.
Miles grabs Wilfred and wraps him up in a big hug. The two drip sweat onto the dining hall table. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'll get you two a couple of mops. Try not to spend the whole night Fred a-staring. You're not leaving till this is spotless. Wilfred really should cheer up. After all, his stereo is banging. Your mom would never let you play music that loud. Stereo? Yep. Look at that.
Woo!
Whoa!
Woo!
With the night's cheering session complete, everyone returns to their seats to finish eating their dinner. Well, that was spirited. I'm not totally sure what those cheers have to do with summer camp. Nobody even mentioned camps, summer, bunks, or anything. That's the thing about summer camp. It's not supposed to make sense. Everyone here at Camp Whoopie Witchy and at camps around the world are joined together in an act of collective madness. Barely supervised children during the most precarious years of their lives, dropped in the middle of the woods and left to their own devices for months at a time. We aren't simply all ignoring how bad of an idea that is, but we're ignoring it together. That's camp. Speaking of, let's go play in the dark.
Yay!
I think this is going to take us... Yep, alright. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. So, as a recap, we had a dance battle. We got some stuff from the garden at night.
Mm-hmm.
We did some radio stuff with the twins.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other thing? We did another thing, didn't we?
We found a moss home.
Oh, that was the episode before this one. No, I think that was it. I think that's all of the stuff that we did. Not a bad bit of progress. All right.
We talked to a robot.
Yep, that was at the radio stuff with the twins. Okay, yeah, I think that was everything. Radio stuff with the twins, going into the garden. Oh, we did archery. That was the other one. We did the archery stuff with Wilfred, and he lost his dynamite. That was the other thing. I knew there was something else. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what we're doing. We really appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy day to drop in and see what we're up to. I appreciate Dingo taking time out of her busy day to drop in and play with me.
You're welcome.
Everybody out there, you guys are the best. And as always, we'll see you next time. Bye.